So following on from the Downton Abbey inspired makeup tutorial, which if you haven't seen, you have to see first, I'm now going to take that look on with Laura Carmichael and recreate a look that I did on Laura for a red carpet event for Madame Bovary during the London Film Festival. This is a completely different look, so bring it right up to date. A very sexy, undone, smoky eye and a nude sort of pale pink lip, which I thought looked amazing on her. And obviously very, very different from her Downton Abbey look. So I hope you like it. So we've already got the makeup, the Downton look. I'm going to go straight in with the black gel liner and just really smudge that all the way along your lash line. And then I'm going to immediately smudge it in. And this is with a paint pot. It's got a slight shimmer on this one. So again, it's looking very, very smudgy. Because what I want to do is create this kind of line which is so smoked out, it's only really black at the roots. I've just left you a little black mark there. And then really smoke it out so you can see it's this very, very smudgy black line. Just going to leave that smudgy line, and now I'm going to use the Rock Chick eye palette by Charlotte Tilbury, using the blacky grey shade, the darkest shade to start with. I'm just going to use this there at the outer edge. Again, I'm just kind of smudging in that line again, and then I'm going to use the lighter colour, which is a sort of medium toned greyish brown, and smudge all over, really buffing and blending as I go, and then finally coming up to the socket. Look straight ahead for me, and then with eyes open I can just finish off and then use the very light shade just there to blend the edges. Let's look ahead. I'm going to use the black liner now along your lower waterline, which I know doesn't feel great. So I'm going to go back in with this medium shade from the palette and go along underneath to create a nice smoky effect. And this is the look that we did for the Madame Bovary screening for the London Film Festival.
Yeah. And
you're going off again now.
Yeah.
To do another movie.
Starting on Monday, yeah. It'll be really nice. It's contemporary, which is
that's nice.
Which will be nice. It'll make a change.
Yeah. God, but you're really looking forward to some modern hair and makeup after all that period stuff.
Absolutely. Wearing some comfortable clothes. No, it's going to be good.
You're going to be in this country, or are you going away?
Yeah. So it's a story about two girls travelling around the UK, really, in an old Volvo. So yeah, it's
oh
great.
My God, couldn't be further away from.
I know, it's nice to do something
Madame
completely
Bovary,
different.
yeah. I hope you've got some thermal underwear.
I know. I think it's going to be cold and wet. Yeah, it's sort of like an American road trip, but it's not. It's kind of set, We'll be in sort of little chefs and things in service stations around the UK.
Very glamorous.
Yeah.
So next for eyes, I'm going to use this very glittery colour in the palette. Kind of beautiful silvery taupe shade. And just pat that on all over the lid. You can see it just gives a really lovely glossy shine. You can use fingers as well for this if you want. Just pat the colour. And then just blend those edges in. So for mascara, I'm going to use Cannonball by Urban Decay. Just look up for me, Laura. I'm going to start with the lower lashes. How did you get into acting in the first place, Laura?
Well,
were you young?
I sort of knew I wanted to do it when I was young. I did dance classes when I was younger, and I think, I wanted to be a ballerina first.
Did you?
Yeah, and then that sort of led to doing musicals, and then when I was 16 I went and did plays with sort of the posh boys' school down the road. They needed girls. And I had a great time. I loved it, and I sort of knew I wanted to do it, and so I ended up going to drama school when I was 18.
And how did the Downton thing happen? You just went for an audition?
Yeah, I did. I mean, I had a bit of time out of drama school, which was a bit kind of, hairy as an actor. I was doing lots of different jobs to earn money at the time, working as a waitress, working in a doctor's surgery for a bit. That's where I was when I found out I got Downtons.
Wow.
It really came out of the blue and really changed things. Yeah.
Fantastic. Plenty through the top lashes, them really sooty and dark. So now some lashes, because we put some little fake ones on for the red carpet, and I'm just putting them from the outer edge and going in about a third of the way across, just dropping them on at the roots like that. So just while we're waiting for the glue to dry, just look down for me, Laura. I'm just going to push up those fake lashes. They're still a little bit wet, so I'm just going to leave them for a moment, and I'm going to apply a little bit of highlighter, which this is the Revlon one. Mix those shades together and just add a little bit of sheen. This is very subtle, so it may not show up on camera, but it just gives that lovely fresh faced look, which is nice because the eye is quite dark. And then for the lips, I use quite a pale shade. It's this one called First Time by Tom Ford. It's really pretty, kind of warm pink, not too blue, but also quite pale, which I think was nice with the strong eye. Now we've already got our stain on from before, so I can go straight in. It's not that dissimilar, just a little bit paler. And just keep that really nice and light. It's quite a matte texture, which again I think works quite well because the eyes are a little bit glittery. Okay, and I think once again you are done, and that's your completely opposite end of the spectrum. We've come right up to date, and that's your latest red carpet look.
I love it.